Alright, Captains, the Royal Navy AP spam continues in the Tier 7 cruiser Fiji. Definitely an improvement over an already good standard of the Leander, and Fiji will just wreck the lives of enemy destroyers PDQ. Be prepared to see a lot of hits between 4,000 and 6,000 on those little scumbag destroyers. And of course, continuing into the cruisers. AP can be very vicious in finding the citadels. Not as often as I would particularly like. But the alpha damage alone, and coupled with the sheer number of shells that land, is very satisfying. See those damage numbers pop up. But of course, where the real satisfaction comes is watching that red bar just melt away on enemy battleships. Look at that, firing into the superstructure, aiming for the upper belt armor, and just wrecking their days. 4,000s, 4,000s, 5,000s, 6,000s, 4,000s, 3,000s. I mean, it goes on and on and on. No mercy. Oh my lordy. It's just obscene. And of course, if you can ever get in closer and really penetrate that deck armor, oh my word, 9,000 hit points. It is just insane. 7,000. It's just a whole lot of damage numbers just popping up all over the screen there. But of course, Captains, that is when you are nice and concealed, which is a trick you must learn, and hopefully not the hard way, because popping your smoke after you've been detected does not make one safe from this citadel wrecking. And if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Step 1, be spotted before popping smoke. Step 2, believe in the power of the smoke ring to protect you.
My God. Shields!
And of course, step 3, get nuked. Ow, ow, ow. But the AP spam, plus the torpedoes, which go out to 8 kilometers, are very devastating when used in tandem and or by themselves. Not the good night salvos, a lot like the Gneiss nows, you gotta kind of soften them up before you launch your torpedoes at them. But hot damn, they can really dish out a lot of damage. But as always, be mindful of where you launch your metal fish. Oh, Fetch! I swear, man, I did not even see that little Leningrad just pop up around me. But he was a good sport about it, so kudos to you. Compliments all around, mate. Thanks for limiting the salt. Alright, Captains, well, I have a mini replay for you, followed by a full replay. I'm going to showcase pretty much everything I think you're going to need to know about the Fiji, and hopefully water a couple of bowels. So sit back and enjoy. Alright, this match sees us mid-tier with my buddy Junyo, aka Stormy, on the map Land of Fire. Okay, Captains, you'll notice that I do, like I do in my US cruisers and destroyers, zoom in all the way at the very beginning with the shift key and roll back once on the mouse, and that gives me a much nicer lead picture, almost a one-for-one lead. And we'll go right into my mods. If you guys have been eyeballing them already, you can see I didn't go for the torpedo upgrade. I ain't gonna spend 12,000 XP just for 500 points of damage. Boo. Alright, we are going to fast forward, ludicrous speed, watch the team deploy, and pick up where the action begins. You can see we are more in a western-oriented lead. Little destroyers, we want to try to go into B together. We've got a little overwhelming force, so I'm going to roll with them. And I'll try to take some pot shots at guys. We got a friendly Tirpitz that's just rolled up right with us too, getting out my smoke. We, exchange a little paint here and there. I'm shooting at damn near everything, but man, I tell you what, I wasn't hitting anything at the start of this match. I'm thinking, wow, this is not going to go good for me. You can see the enemy team there really deploying hard to the sea cap. You can see some of their big uglies, a couple of their cruisers we turned away. One of them we turned to the bottom of the ocean. Good. But one of our battleships decided to go YOLO solo to the sea cap, so he's probably, yep, he is a reef. But we want to try to hold this, and bring some of our Western fleet back into the action. And our Tirpitz is just getting jiggy, and I want to help him out, and one of our cruisers, and Stormy too, so and I got my smoke. So we're going to move into the B-cap, make it our own, and try to take some of these ships down, because we stand our ground. But unfortunately, our Tirpitz died. And this is where the action begins. I'm sitting at only 4,400 damage right now. Yeah, I've really done absolutely shit all for this match thus far. But let's see. I got that little dirty Lo Yang who's been bothering us the whole match, but then voila, there's the enemy fleet moving through the little channel, moving through the bottleneck, coming towards yours truly. Oh, yeah. No, I'm looking for the torpedoes. I'm actually launching on the other Bismarck down there, and then oh, there's the little dirty ship, little Akatsuki. Fire full effect on him, and oh, I can see that was a big hit. That's probably like a 6,000 hit salvo. There's gonna be a nice big old white bar. Yep, there's the white bar when he shows up. Fire on him and take out some bushes and 500 points. Come on. Oh, he took a big hit from somebody. He's probably gonna die, but we want to make sure we put him down. And he's down. I am now spotted, but I hit my smoke, and now I'm concealed again. Oh, enemy DD number 2. Fire full effect onto him, and whack, 4,800, knock out his engines. He immediately uses the repair party to get puttering again, but whack, I knock him for another 4,000, incapacitate his engines once again, and good night. Alright, he does launch those little metal fishies at me, so I'm going to start to kind of slowly reverse. My secondaries get down on the action and light one of the battleships on fire. Good. Oh, Lo Yang torpedoes are coming in from the north, so I got a little bit of a scissor action going on, so I got to try to finagle and finesse the WS keys, move forward, move back, move forward, move back, fire some AP into the superstructure of these German battleships. I tell you, low tier German battleships, they're really hard to rack up a lot of damage on, and right past the nose, nice, because they have such a low profile, and it's just really hard to wreck up. Now I'm trying to figure out, well, who do I want to shoot at? But I'm seeing torpedoes. Whack, there goes the hipper. Torpedoes on that guy. Whack, there goes the Byron. My life is just extended by another minute or so. Thank you, team. So I launched on the Bismarck, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be great. But then all of a sudden, oh, crap. Bismarck Hydro. I am now detected broadside. I mean, I'm basically bent over, just saying, hello, boys. Oi, this ain't going to be good. So I'm firing my torpedoes at that Biz. Looks like he's gonna dodge them. Firing the AP into the superstructure. Alright, Jesus be praised! Oh my lordy. I somehow escaped that one. So I'm gonna fire my port side on the other Biz. Try to hope that they can connect somehow, some way. Just praying, and oh, I take a big shot. Oh, this isn't gonna go good. This isn't good. Fire into the superstructure. Oh, 2,000. Come on, Fetch. We need a little bit more than that. Try to get in between that superstructure and the upper plating, guys. Really rack up some damage. And my torpedoes aren't going to load again. I'm going to die, so it is now human torpedoes. I take a couple of friendly torps in the butt. Oh, that ain't good. And oh, I just gave the boy a die hard. And my port side torpedoes do not make it. Oh, yeah, what are you going to do? But I went from 3,000 to 93,000 in less than 2 minutes. Oh, hot damn. But I wanted to show you guys that because, one, it was pretty exciting. You know, went from 3 to 93,000 in a blink of an eye. But then also the potentials to rack up that damage. And on those destroyers, man, you just saw that live action. 2 destroyers, dead, whack, 1-2 punches, just annihilating them. You know, and then even firing in the superstructure of those battleships was very rewarding. And, of course, the radar and hydro from your enemy ships, guys. You have the smoke, and that's great. You do, at least I did, find myself getting in too close to the enemy for comfort and becoming victims of hydro sit-wrecking 1-2 punches. So when all else fails in those instances, ramming speed. We'll walk right on into our full replay. And this match sees us top tier on the map Neighbors. Of course, I am division with my buddy Stormy yet again.
Let's get to it.
Okay, well, we have that southeasterly spawn and whatnot. And, you know, this map can be really fun. It can be really painful sometimes, depending upon how your team deploys. A lot of times, the guys will try to go student body 10 line and just end up being over there in no man's land on the 10 line. You know, but every now and then, you know, people want to go into A. And I think I like going into the A side a little bit more than going into the ruddy mixed or cluster that is the C cap. And then there are other times where I like to go dance and beat. And with the Fiji, I do like to do that, especially running with the Destroyer Division buddy. He can always pop smoke for you, and you can then maximize your smoke and his smoke together. That's really key, is to know how long your smoke actually lasts for. That's something that, to be honest with you, I'm just really starting to figure out for my own self, and remember that when I see my smoke ticker down to around 1 minute, I know that it's time to get the hell on out of here, because I'm going to be detected. The light is about to come on in the kitchen, and us cockroaches need to start skedaddling. But it's a good thing when you're teamed up with the guy, or even in game if you go smoke out a battleship, save his butt from getting barked to a crisp. You can give him a little heads up like, hey, battleship FYI, 30 seconds left on that smoke, get the hell out of there. But, oh, okay, I am detected. We have an Emerald who is inbound. He's not the one who's detected me. Remember, 11.5 kilometers, so there means a scumbag DD somewhere, probably moving in the sea cap there. Yeah, there's some smoke over there, so that's probably who was the one spotting me. Stormy smokes me out, so then I can start to get some firing on this Emerald here. Now, just pay attention, guys. I was detected for, how long, and all of a sudden, oh, whack! I just got nuked by that Sharn horse. There goes a good chunk of my health, man. Holy, a third easily of my health. Tell you guys, you really want to be in smoke before you get detected in these things. Exhibit A. But, oh, boom, 3 citadels on that Emerald. You gotta shake and bake, brother. Crazy Ivan, otherwise, delete. 4 citadels, 4 volleys. Good night, Emerald. Oh, Fubuki, enemy Fubuki inbound. Oh, 6.5 kilometers away. He's trying to turn and burn and set a smoke screen, but whack! 5,100 points of damage knocked out his engines. Can we put him down with his salvo? Please, please, please. Good night, Fubuki! Oh, wow. 2 kills in less than a minute. Very nice, very nice. Definitely can feel a nice sigh of relief from our battleship seeing the Obu gone. Emerald, not so much. Emerald, I did okay in. I haven't done a video on her, and I'm not sure if I ever will, because the games were okay, and I did okay, but they're nothing that I felt was really quality, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm probably ever going to go back to that ship. But anyway, firing on this Cleveland, big salvos, 5,100 points of damage. Come on, can we get a Citadels, please? Oh, he's turning just a wee bit. 3,000. Oh, 2,000, so nice, nice, nice. Took a couple of bites at his butt. Very good. But you can see, look at that, not even 4 minutes, 5 minutes in the game, and 50,000 points of damage, just kicking some butt. Now, Stormy Smoke, of course, had puffed out, and I had lit mine so I could stay in this position and just rain some havoc on these ships around here. And you can see, our team, they did exactly what I talked about. We went into the C line, but, luckily a lot of them actually went in. They went onto the 8 line instead of the 10 line. But the enemy team, they went student body C as well. And, oh, we got a Perth. We got a Perth coming in. Oh, let's wreck him. Ooh, 6,700 points of damage. No Citadels, but that's a lot of damage. A lot of shells hit, but oh, I love looking at that. 4,000, come on, come on. Stormy's engaging him with some torpedoes. He's getting all jiggy, thinking, yeah, dodge this, buddy. Peppering away, and up there, Stormy torpedoes coming in, and it looks like you dodged them, Stormy. Oh, funny. Anyway, keep on laying on this Perth. Look at that reload. It's pretty good rate of fire, guys. Oh, 5,100. No Citadels yet, though. Come on, come on. Can we put them down? 1,900 points. This should do it. This should do it. Oh, got a fire from my secondaries. And good night, Perth. Which is basically a premium Leander. It's got some very interesting smoke and abilities for the spotter aircraft as well, but did not help him in this instance. So, enemy team looks like they are nice bait ball versus bait ball. And we have an enemy Shachors over there on the 2 line, and there's got to be a destroyer left over there as well, because who else was the one who capped the 8 cap for the enemy team? Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of just chill over here because I'm not detected. I have an island between me and the enemy bait ball, and that Shachors is just a little bit too far to detect me after firing my guns. I'm working on this conning, but the conning is tough. Like I was saying in the mini replay, shooting at these German mid-tier battleships is really tough because they don't have a lot of superstructure to really destroy. Now, that conning, that's a very low-profile battleship, so you really have to be in nice and close and aim for the upper belt armor. Okay, now I am detected, so that could be by that Shachors or the destroyer, because he's obviously seeing me to shoot, and he's within my gun range, so I held my fire. So, oh, I am detected now. So it is a destroyer because I have a smoke screen in between the Fetchez and myself, so that means the Fetchez isn't the one who's spotting me. Again, guys, pay attention to these things when you're in game. This is really good information to let you know, well, who is where and spot me. And there, yep, there is the enemy Mayhem. Come on, Mahal. Let's dance. Fire my front guns because my rear turrets are turning, and they are kind of slow. That is a downer to these ships as the turret traverse, and boom, okay, 3,300. Nice. Fire my front guns, rear guns are back up, and boom. Two. And done. Oh, so nice, man. You just melt those destroyers. Oh, I just love it. So nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Stormy Smoke that is so nice to lay down for me and fire at the Fetchez. And look at that, guys. 91,000 points of damage in less than 7 minutes of playing. Just kicking some serious tail in this Fiji, man. Just loving it. I like to wreck me some Fetchez because we all know how tasty and soft and squishy those guys are, but it's not getting a lot of love. He is kind of orienting away from me, so I got to kind of lift the lead up just a wee bit. Oh, 4,100 for the Confederate. Nice.
Victory is in sight.
Oh, okay, 15. All right, I am detected, but guess what? I can pop my smoke now and sit in that smoke for a good minute and change. And it looks like this Fetchez is kind of turning away. We have another cruiser that's coming up with me, and Aoba. So he's kind of running away from that, which I don't blame him. Besides, I was taking some nice chunks out of him, some good bites. He's running away, and looks like the enemy Sharni is moving in for a little bit of action. But this game's going pretty good. It's not going to be too much longer before we sail on to victory. Sharni, can I get some love on the Sharni? All right, tier 7 German premium battleship, kind of like a cruiser a lot of ways, because I really want to fire a lot more HE out of that thing than AP. But not a lot of superstructure necessarily to shoot at, but oh, 4,000 for the high caliber. I will take that. He's kind of coming towards me, guys, with the silhouette. You're looking on the mini-map, you can see his orientation. So I got to kind of lower down my reticle a little bit. But you do want to be aiming into that superstructure, otherwise you're just going to get a lot of bounce action off the side of his hull. Lunging fire, and oh, take out a secondary battery. Good. Oh, got a little enemy. Oh, we got a little friendly DD who's right there on the other side of the prison and is launching some torps, and those could be good night city on those. Those are good. Boom. Oh, yeah, they are. Very nice, Mr. Destroyer. And we do sail on to victory. Yours truly, off at 220 shells fired, 116,000 points of damage, 4 kills, 4 citadels, and a fire from my secondary batteries. For First Blood, Confederate, and High Caliber. To finish tops of the charts with 2,356 base XP in a tier 7 matchup. Not bad for the Fiji. Of course, I did get a little bit of a help XP bonus with the base assist capture, but 116,000 points of damage. Very nice. And to the detail report, not a lot really to look at because you can just see 504 shells fired, 224 landed, 1 secondary battery hit for 0 damage off at 26. 1 fire for 0 damage. So that was just nothing but AP right across the board. Hot damn, no fire spam, no HE spam and no fires. This thing is pretty nasty, guys, I tell you what. And of course, after taxes, with the premium count instated, 235,000 credits. Without, it would still be a pretty good take-home pay of 110. Very nice. And just there it is, captains. A good victory for Fetchez Fiji, but I really thought, it's very short, only 9 minutes or so. But I really want to show it because I think it had a lot of good stuff in it. I didn't have any torpedoes landed, not a lot of opportunities for that, but good citadels, but also taking the citadel, showcasing, like, look, even if you get detected for just a brief second, guys, popping that smoke, if I didn't drive that point home hard enough in the highlight reel, I really wanted to show it here. Smoke is not shields. It is not cover. It's just simply concealment, which means you can still get kicked in the face in that concealment of yours. And you really want to pop that smoke before you get detected. Alright, captains, that was the Royal Navy Tier 7 cruiser Fiji. I really enjoyed my time in this ship. Put up some really good damage numbers, including captains, my very first solo warrior medal. As much as I like to say I went down just kicking ass and wiping the floor with everybody, it was more the fact that the last guy died right at the end. We were well ahead in points, and I just ran my butt for the A1 square. But solo warrior. Now, she's a really good ship. I like her a lot more than my Leander, and definitely if you're gonna keep her, I haven't, unfortunately. I did sell her to get towards my Edinburgh, but if you're gonna keep her, definitely look to strive for the concealment expert captain and reduce your detection range, and that will help mitigate the detect smoke deletion event that can and will happen to you. Luckily, knock on wood, it didn't happen to me in my time, but that is the exception and not the rule. Alright, captains, well, I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned a little bit about the Fiji, and as always, how perhaps not to Fiji. So as always, I thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see y'all in game. Have fun. Fair seas.